Hey guys, welcome back to a new YouTube video. The True Legend here. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a diorama. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a diorama, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make these little rock things. So yeah, let's get right into it. So what you're gonna need is this piece of foam. They sell this at like Home Depot or Menards, or even Lowe's. You get it for like, I got like a full sheet for like $26, and yeah, I think it's pretty good price. You can make like a ton of dioramas with this. You're gonna need like an X-Acto knife or like a box cutter, and you're also gonna need a hot glue gun. So like the first thing you're gonna want to do is measure it. This one is 12.5 by 14 3/4, which is like just the right size to fit into the IKEA shelf, the detail. But if you want, you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, it's up to you. So the first thing is yeah, measure it, cut it, and then be careful. And then to make grooves, like in here, to make these grooves in here, you're gonna want to use like the X-Acto knife and like start just cutting and like ripping off. But I'll show you guys on this one. But I can finish this and then I'll get right back to you guys. I like to give it more like a shape. I like to not keep it symmetrical. So like if it's like if it's this, like if it's too straight, I like to cut the corners and take them off and try to make them like circular, if that makes sense. So like right here, I would have to cut this off, trying to make it into like an oval or something. And then yeah, I'll just continue on this side. Okay, now to make them look more like rocks, now we're gonna just go over it like that, and then we're gonna take off like that little top layer. It's closer. That, and then you just go. I mean, it's easier if you just grab a pen and like design your rock first, if that makes sense. Like that, and you put a bigger rock here, and try not to make them like look circular. Okay, so yeah, to make this look better, I mean, I kind of need to get a new one, but I mean, it still works, you know. I have more in the little cart. Just trying to use it as much as possible, so I'll have to keep using new ones. Because the blade wears out a ton. And there we go. And then they can continue. You can go like patterns or something like that. You can make them longer. You can make them the same. Yeah. So I'm gonna carve those out and I'll see you guys. Alright, and now that we're done with the little grooves, we can make like a little bit more designs, like for instance right here, a little cut like that. Over here we have another one, more deep maybe. There. Right here. Like that, and just like stuff that would like look natural. Maybe just cut like this. Like that, and then just go like this. Like that. Like that. Like that, and like that. And that's how it's gonna be. I tried to add like little circles like I did up there, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera because that takes a lot of time. Alright, so now that I finished this one, I added these little lines. So what you do for this one is you can make like a little line like that, like little rock, and then you just got the tip of a pen or a pencil, and you outline it, and it gets like a thicker outline. It looks more like in depth. And there, basically done with this one already. Now we gotta make like some of these little rocks. They're gonna go like that. They can literally go anywhere or any way you want, and it looks good and everything. So yeah. So to make these, you basically just grab, let's say this is used, right? So since this is like, this is the flat surface which is gonna stand on. Well, it's not gonna stand right now. You just use this. You can use the box cutter. Make sure to just pin it down, and you just start making it into the shape you want. You can cut that little top off. It could be a little ugly part off. Cut it again. And you just start shaping it as much as you can, or however you want. I try to take off the corners so it can look more like a, so it can look like a flat top. But I mean, you can really do whatever you want. If you want it spiky, you can have it spiky. If you don't, and then that's basically just something like this. And then when you're done, I like to leave like the little balls right here because they add texture. Like in some of these, they add texture like this, and I like that. So you can just have it like that. You paint it, and then you add the details, which I'll do later on. Because now that we're done with everything, we'll start painting. But I'm gonna be using this as a base coat. It's acrylic paint, and then we're just gonna color it all over, and then I'll go from there. All right, so now that we're like that, I finished the first coat. I'm gonna go over it with again and just paint it over again, and like do like these little spots that I missed right here, right there, right here, and then we'll go from there. And then off camera, I started making these little rocks. They're gonna go like back here, as you can see. Yeah, I'm gonna come back here. This one's gonna go right here. Hold on. Oh, you can see it better. It's gonna go like that, and then we're gonna have like little other rocks spread all over. And then to make these little things, you just do the same thing I did for there, but in a bigger scale. If that makes sense. And then these things are like this. I also made this off camera, with little rocks. And this is where the grass is gonna go, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Okay, hey guys, so I'm back. So I finished like painting, you know, and also these little rocks over here. And I started with adding like the shading, but I forgot to record. So so the type of paint I use is this one. It's just like a lighter brown for the, like, to make it look a little bit more realistic. And then to do that, I just grab like the paint. I just use a little bit of it, and then I just do it until like the brush is like barely, like if there's barely any paint on the brush. And then what I do is just go over it like that. And then like that, it gives it like the realistic effect, if that makes sense. And then you just do that all over the diorama, and it should look like that. And then for here, you just do the same thing. Just go like that. Just try to go like on the corners, so not the whole rock is like that. But yeah. I really don't know how to explain it. I'm really bad at explaining things. But yeah, it's just like that, and it starts to give it like the realistic effect like that. So I'm gonna do the rest, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so I finished shading everything. I'm not gonna shade these spots because that's where I'm gonna put grass, and the grass is gonna be like this. just on like those corners. So I finished this one. I'm gonna do this one right here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. All right, so what I use are these two things. This is the blended turf, and this is Mod Podge. So first you put, this is like glue. You just put glue on it. You put this, and then you just do whatever. But shout out BZ, because he's the one that put me on with this, and yeah, it's been working really good. So basically, what you just want to do is grab some glue, you know, just like if you were gluing anything else, and put it where you want the grass to go, and then you just put the blended turf on it, and just like that. But I like to put a little bit more than usual so it can actually stick good, like that. And what you do is you can apply it like this, just like a little bit, and just spread it. Now to do this big one, you basically just do the same thing, and I'll put the glue in on the grass, the turf. But I'll do it off camera. And I forgot to tell you guys that this, you can get a Hobby Lobby, and you can also get the Mod Podge Hobby Lobby. If you want to take a picture, screenshot, you can do that. But yeah, that's a Hobby Lobby, and then after that, I'll show you guys how to like shade this. It's really easy. All right, so I finished putting the grass. This is how it looks. Pretty clean. With that, I didn't want to put grass here because it just looks like more messy. And then these are gonna go like this on the corners. This one's gonna go over here, and the camera. That's how it's gonna look. And then, I mean, of course, I'm gonna put the rocks wherever you want them. Here, 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 like that. But yeah, that's basically it. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to make these rocks. So after you paint it once, you're gonna want to grab your brush and just go like this along like the corners, and you're gonna want to go like this. But if you want, you can use less paint, but kind of forgot. So yeah, this is how it looks. And there, that's basically how you make them. You just let it dry, and eventually it'll look like this. So yeah, pretty easy. All right, so I finished painting like all the little rocks that I was gonna have, and yeah, I'll show you how it looks after. All right, so this is the dial. Is the final look at the dial. It took a long time to make. All right, so here we have the final look at the diorama. I love how this turned out. We got Krillin right there, chilling. So yeah, this is gonna be for the Cell Saga one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something of how to make dioramas. I know I've been getting a ton of comments on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. How do I make that? Well, there you guys have it. Hopefully I explained it good, because I'm really bad at explaining things, but hopefully this helped, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna put links in the description, and yeah, thank you guys for watching.